Hello everybody, Princess the Bear here, and we're back at Animal Kingdom, deep in the jungles of Animal Kingdom, to celebrate Soulfully.
Gotta celebrate Soulfully at Animal Kingdom. That is where the best Africa location is at Disney World.
That is.
Not Epcot.
But we're not putting all of my people in Animal Kingdom.
No.
We're just not doing it.
That's just
but we're gonna go celebrate anyway.
Be sure to subscribe and celebrate Black History Month. Don't just acknowledge it, but celebrate it. So
you heard the girl.
we always have to stop at Dawa Bar. That's our first place ever. Every time we come to Animal Kingdom, there's a rest area across the way from Dawa that's like nice and quiet. You can come even when there's performances and really just have like a nice little calm place to have your drink. There's supposed to be a special edition drink at Dawa Bar for celebrating Soulfully. Unfortunately, it was not available, as it seems to not usually be available. So instead, I just got a regular Mule with Jameson in it, made by our favorite bartender, Will, and very delicious. The perfect amount of ginger with the Jameson, like, yes, please. I will give this a 4.5 out of 5 drinks, but it's really this good just because Will did it. He did the ratios correctly. He is a very good bartender. If you want to drink at Animal Kingdom, come to Dawa Bar and get a drink from Will.
Dawa Bar is usually about getting some of our favorites. If we're not getting lost in Safari, Taylor Moon style, we're getting Vintage Glory Monkey. You can actually get Hanging Wolf there by the glass. A little expensive, but you can get it by the glass. Victor Gold Monkey is like my Bud Light. This is my default. Anything worse than this, we're gonna have problems. There's nothing like the first sip of your drink in Animal Kingdom, unlike any other park. 4.5 out of 5 points.
It's been a minute since I've had this hot Link sausage, is what it's called. It's basically beyond Italian. It's a hot Italian sausage. Sausage with slaw and crispy onions, and then it's supposed to be topped with barbecue sauce, but they actually gave it to me on the side. Since I am a dunker, not a pourer, I'm gonna commit to this mistake and just dunk.
I don't know, it kind of feels more like the dunk
A dunk of peace? I don't know.
Either way.
I commit, like I said, I commit to this mistake. It's Probably a bad life choice. Whatever. It was actually a smart life choice because the barbecue sauce is tangy and gives it like an extra kick. So my mouth is burning a little bit more than it would be normally had they just drizzled the sauce on the top. Plus, I have 2 containers instead of 1, so I could put barbecue sauce on my fries since they don't have mustard. It's smaller, but it's still a win, and I still like it better than Casey's Corner. 4.5 out of 5 glizzies. Not as good as BB Wolf or Friar Nook, but it's better than Casey's Corner.
It's a lot of horse.
It is. I like the Slaw better though.
As I rudely interrupted the princess, it's less dunking the dog into the sauce and more dunking the sauce into the dog. Like so. Okay. I really hadn't expected the sauce to add that much to it. Beef all dog is well cooked. A little bit of heat, the crunch of the slaw, and then crispy onions on top. A nice soft bun. Make for a dog is hitting all the buttons right. But the sauce is that extra little thing. It makes it a little bit special. I'm oddly surprised. I was expecting something a lot more basic from Flame Tree Barbecue. I'm gonna give a solid 3.5 out of 5 claws. If I was looking for something lighter to eat for the day, I would definitely pick this or the meat option. Oddly enough. So here we have this Creole-smoked sausage dog and a nice bun. It's a regular bun. I'm finding weird things in proportions this month. When we went to Hollywood Studios to try their celebrating Soulfully dog, quote unquote, it was half a sausage in a huge roll. This one is a huge sausage in a regular sized roll. I don't know what you prefer. I like balance in all things, sort of Thanos level, but not so far to the crazy side. But I'm not complaining about this one. You have this Piccalilli relish on top, and then it comes with a side as well, but let's just go ahead and give this glizzy a bite. That's cool. Honestly, it's a very, very dense sausage with a little bit of spice to it. It's like a 2 out of 10 on the spice scale. But like very densely packed. Not one of those blue sausages. A thick boy. Put a couple chews. The relish is less sweet than I thought, but still sweet enough to complement the spice of the sausage. So it's sweet and spicy, but more on the spicy than the sweet side, which I like. Give the dog a solid 4 out of 5 calls. The Creole roots are apparent in this one with the spices. Then we have these stewed black-eyed peas, which really should cook more of at home. It takes so long to cook it, only we don't do it. You got some peppers and everything else in here. They look nice and well cooked. Let's go ahead and get a nice fork fill. Now, the way this is described, both the princess and myself figure that these black-eyed peas are going to come on top of the dog. They come on the side. I don't know if I'm complaining about that. I don't think it's a complaint. Ooh. The peppers really come through. Like white, green, and orange peppers on top of the black-eyed peas. Honestly, they're spicier than a dog. I was like 4 out of 10 on the spice scale. It is a flavorful punch, so not for the mild palates. If you're sensitive to spice, this is probably going to burn you a bit, but I challenge you to challenge yourself. Well, that's really good.
Is it hot or cold?
Hot. Served hot. I can give these a solid 4 out of 5 claws. Honestly, it's a small portion size, but I'm impressed. Go ahead and load some up on here. Take a little bit of the black-eyed peas. We're going to front load that here on the dog. I'm going to give it a bite. Well, definitely ups the heat. I wouldn't say it doubles it, but increases it. I'm keeping a solid 4. But either way you go to eat it, it's your adventure. So have at it.
I got one. Oh my god. This is Disney, not. I'm going to. Not.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, you got a nice camera. She loves to be photography.
She's very much a photo person.
Yes. No, No, Kevin, you cannot eat that. That's not a snack. That's a camera. It's metal.
And a microphone.
It's gonna hurt.
It will hurt a little bit, yes.
She likes the fuzzy thing on your microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you get her good side, Oliver.
Very.
All good side. She's very allergic there. You are.
Soulfully Lounge and moved locations. They're doing some repairs to the other section of the building. But I got the Jimmy special because Jimmy was working. It's his take on a Carnotaurus meteorus, which we absolutely love. Cheers. So good. I love the makers. It's very subtle. I will give it a 3.5 out of 5 Maker's Marks Whiskeys.
Here again, another trip around the world, around the planet, around the solar system, just to get a Jimmy. That tastes like something that killed dinosaurs. Something about it just so tart and so refreshing. Balanced liquors. I love Maker's Mark. It's one of my favorite whiskeys. This is still a 5 out of 5 for us. We've been to Restaurantosaurus a lot, but there's been very few things I've liked as much as the Jimmy special.
This drink is actually the drink that's available at Dawa Bar and Restaurantosaurus Lounge and Thirsty River. I had it confused. This is a pineapple mint julep with Maker's Mark.
You got a pineapple in there.
With a pineapple in there. I'm only taking a sip because I love the community. Otherwise, I would tell Bear to GFY. Okay. It's pineapple. If pineapple is how you celebrate soulfully, then more pineapple to you. For me, I'd rather have a Dole Whip. 2 out of 5 pineapples. It's a little too pineapple forward for me. But cheers to you pineapple lovers. You'll love it.
Mint Juleps have never really been my bag, mostly because it's just never been something I would order regularly. It's too sweet for me. But if you're part of the pineapple on everything club like I am, I'm gonna need you to go ahead first, subscribe to this video, like this video, and then I'm gonna go ahead and need you to put a pineapple in the comments. Leave a pineapple to let me know just how many people on this channel are all about the pineapple like I am. It literally makes everything better.
No, it doesn't.
Something about pineapple and mint, it just goes so well together. Now I feel like I need a 3-piece suit, a hat to fan myself, maybe a footstool. I want to be served in Black History Month, and this is it. It's not quite to the Jimmy Special level, but it's close. I'm giving it a 4.75 out of 5 stars. It's tasty. Something for the community that I would visit the most dense hive of Scummanville in all of Animal Kingdom. Pizzafari. Don't ever go there. Not just a cupcake because your community wants to do it. But the pizza's bad. The food is bad. It's just bad.
We got sick last time we went
We did
there.
get very sick last time we were here. Hopefully this cupcake doesn't make me sick. Ooh. What if the cupcake makes me sick?
Commit to your mistake.
I blame all of you. So here we have the Celebrating Soulfully Cupcake, which is soul. Soul, celebrating soulfully. It's an easy connection. A bit lazy, but easy. But I'm happy for anything Soul we get in the parks. Soul is an underrated movie, and if you haven't seen it, I suggest that you do. And simply enjoy it. Don't read too deep into it.
Just like John Baptiste.
Just like John Baptiste. This is a wonder of a cupcake. You have this note ribbon, which I don't know if it's edible. It doesn't feel edible.
It is edible.
Is this edible?
Yes.
It feels like wax paper.
The whole thing is edible.
I worry about that. I feel like I'm pulling an aesthetic J right now. So you have this massive cupcake, these colorful balls, a little normal white medallion. Their printing needs some work. They make it look so good in photos, but in person, the printing is starting to get a little blurry. A little like, it's on the focus of the camera, that's literally how blurry the writing is. Well, let's go ahead and, I want to try this paper by itself first. I really don't believe this is edible. You can eat it. It will dissolve in your mouth. I would not suggest it. I'm pulling the rest of this out. It tastes terrible. And then, yeah, all of that needs to go. You can eat it, and your children probably would, but I can't understand why you would do that to them. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to unpeel this cupcake, because I'm curious to how much of this on top is icing and how much is the ball. So it's yellow. It's a yellow cupcake. See there, a little cross section. Now I would do this princess style and make this a sandwich, but I don't really think that's gonna work.
It's got banana Fosters inside.
Ooh, I definitely don't want to rip it open then. So how do I want to do this? We're gonna take off the medallion, we'll preserve Joe, and then I'm just going to bare the side of this thing. This is gonna be an absolute mess. Get napkins first. It reminds me of the Pop Century cupcake. It's just too tall for its own good. It's an absolute mess. I will say, don't be like me. Go get a knife and fork. Because eating this thing as it is like trying to eat like one of those full fruit things on a little hat so they have in like tropical movies. I'm just gonna remove all of that. That is all like whipped cream icing. I'm just gonna do the cupcake base. Put a little bit of the icing left, some balls, and the banana foster on the inside. Now the banana foster is just like a dollop in the middle. There's like no more left. But that with the vanilla cupcake was actually pretty good. I think they went overboard with the frosting, trying to make it like a Instagram Disney cupcake. A little like thing of icing in the medallion, and it would have been so much better. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 claws. It's approaching the right direction, but the execution is a bit weird. At least it tastes good. But let's not forget about Joe, because he's a snack too. You know, I got your paper. Why would you eat that? Don't eat the note paper. It makes everything worse. I'm done with that.
Our final item at Animal Kingdom, the ginger whiskey, a beautiful whiskey drink with a whiskey that they are using all across Disney World property for Black History Month. Plus, I believe it's lemonade and brown sugar. Brown sugar is historically vegan. It's the refined cane sugar that you need to worry about with the bone char. Cheers. It's like a subtle mule. I'm not mad at it. I think I like Will's mule a little bit more though. I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 5 mules. It's mediocre mulicious.
The last and probably most fancy of our drinks, the ginger whiskey. There's never a better reason to stop at Nomad Lounge. This place has had a special place in our hearts even since Pandora was open. I kind of missed those times because back then nobody came here. Now it's very interesting, but I'm glad to see that they're busy and always rotating out new items. Oh yeah, that'll make you nomadic. It reminds me of another ginger drink they have here on the menu that escapes my memory at the moment. Looking at a nice sort of flavor, very mild on the tart, but just enough to make it an interesting drink. I could sit here and look at all the details in this bar all day. Probably walk over a $300-400 bar tab. We're not gonna do it today, but I could. I'm not like the mule person. The mule thing, the ginger and whiskey, that's completely a princess thing. To me, there's a limit on how much ginger I can have. This is a perfect balance. Give it 4.5 out of 5 plus. So that has been us celebrating Soulfully here at Disney Animal Kingdom. You celebrated? I feel it in my soul. I don't know about you guys.
I thought it was magical.
I need more though. More from you, more plant-based. There's not a single plant-based item for this entire festival.
At least I got to eat with the bear, even though I didn't get to eat my own special limited items.
It breaks my heart because that's not why we do this. If I want to eat, I want her to eat. We want to eat together, and you guys aren't giving me that. But I don't know, with everything you guys saw, what do you think of celebrating Soulfully so far? If you haven't already, go back and watch our Hollywood Studios video as well. We have more on the way. Let us know if there's anything you want to see in the comments below. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Whoop.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will become a Simba.
You heard the girl.
That's Swahili for lion, yo.